Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are group 5. Me, Bashar, Shaybani, my friend Mazen, Hamoud, Wahab Alamgir, Mohsen Abdullah, Asim Nagib, and Muad Abdul Karim, Abdul Malik, and we are going to present for our project book borrowing system for Tunku, Aminah Library. And let's start with the introduction with Muad.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum. In this project, we have a full library system with a fully functional book selection that will give every information you need to know about the book, including if the book is available or to be borrowed or already is being borrowed. But also through the system, you can, with just a press of a button, borrow the exact book you want without all the hassle of doing the manually. Everything is done through the system automatically. In short, a library system is a software that was created to manage the library's fundamental housekeeping functions. It assists users and staff members in obtaining information about any book available in the library. It keeps account of the books that have been issued or returned and added to the library. And now Mohsen will present the objective.
As for the objectives, we aim to make a library-like system that has the main function of borrowing and returning the books stored in the system, meaning it will give the ability to students to borrow books directly through the system, eliminating the need of a person doing the job. In addition, information of the books as well as the state of the book, like is it available to borrow or is it already being borrowed by another student, must be provided. The system will fix the book borrowing and return process, which will help in work efficiency of the library. Next is the problem background with Asim.
Assalamu alaikum. About the background, improvement in current control and performance. The system is developed to cope up with the current issue and problems of the library. The system can add users, valid users, and is also big up. Save cost after computerized system is implement less human force will be record to maintain the library, thus record the over cost and save time. Librarian can search record by using view clicks and of the mouse and view research keyword. Thus saving has available time option of the of online notes part. Librarian will be able to apply to approved detailed description of workshop going in the college as well as in nearby colleges. We complete with Wahab.
So this is about the methodology, which I'm going to explain that what are the methodology we have used in our system. That the system for UTHM is built to ease the management of the library. That how they are just right now saving their records, update, and because right now they are using the conventional method of storing the details of every student, and that is very hectic. Even if you have a means a big registers, and if you want to see a book that who has borrowed it, you have to go through all of those handwritten records. So it will be fine that if you use this system, you will be able to keep record of every book. You will be able to keep the record of every student. You will reduce the data redundancy. Okay, so this system is mainly about the insertion, deletion, update, and view all of the records we have in our system. Okay. So this is the code for insertion that first of all we have used a database, and using that database everything will be updated at single database. So from wherever you delete a single record, it will be deleted from every table. Here are two codes, and which shows that a student code which is used to add a student, and the other shows us an a code to add a book. Okay, so whenever you just add some of the information about a student and click on the add button, it will directly add that student's name into the database, and that will be stored for forever unless or until you delete that record. And for the other one, like book, this is the code for book, and you enter the details of book, like who is the author, what is the name of book, and how many quantity of that book you have in your with you, you want to save. Okay, and give it a serial number. Okay, when you are going to click on add button, it will automatically add that record into our database, and that will keep there unless or until you delete it by yourself or update it. It's upon you. Okay, furthermore, it is an updating system. That for updating system, like a human can do a lot of errors in his life, means it is according that. So when you are update means adding during the addition of some of the students name, you just mistakenly just add means different metric number, or their name is means wrong. You can just keep update that name, and by clicking the button update, it will automatically update, but it will not update any record which is not existing in the system. Okay, you have to keep in mind, it will give you a warning. And for the book also goes the same, that while entering insertion of some books data, you make a little, make a fault while inputting some of the names, and you can do updation of that record. If it means sometimes you have first you have only 5 books, and later you want to add some more books, you can add into the quantity, and means click the update button, it will automatically update into the database system, and that will be updated in the every module you have right now we have in our Java program. And furthermore, we are going to ask means I'm going to explain about the deletion. That if you want to delete a student, that some students means unfortunately died or just left us university, so you can just write the metric number and the details and click on the delete button. It will delete that record all from the database, and you cannot find that record into the database. But in the deletion of book, like sometimes book gets old, means mostly the books are not getting old, but you see that there are some books that they are got updated. Okay, or lost all of these books, so you just wanna delete all of the record. You can just add the details of those that book and click on the delete button. It will automatically delete it from the database, and from all of these modules you cannot get the data of that book. Okay, lastly, that code for all books means all books and all students I have just put here. So code to get the books of all books issued here. Okay, it will show you along with that all of the books which have not been issued. It will show you the quantity, and how many what are the issue date and what is the due date. Okay, it is just a means one a graphical user interface. You just click on that, it will show you all of those. Means what are the things we have in our database. Furthermore, it will be continued by Mazin. Mazin, can you please?
Okay, for the result, for the login page and sign up app, when the employee run the code, the login page will appear with a welcoming message. In this page, the user can log in or create a new account to log in later. Next, the home page. After the employee log in, the home page will appear, and he will be able to see the student detail, book details, and issue book details, also including the pie chart diagram. For the managing book page, the employee will be able to managing books by entering book ID, book name, and author's name and quantity, how many quantity you will add. In addition, the employee can delete or update the informations. Next, manage student page. As well, the employee will be able to manage student by entering the student matric number, student name, and select course and branch. In addition, the employee can delete or update the informations. For the issues page, the employee will be able to issue the book very easily by entering book ID, student name. The student, when he enter the student metric number, the information of the student will be appear when the employee enter the metric number. So he will find all the detail of the student, and he select the issue and the due date. In addition, the employee can view the record of the issues of the books. Next, for returning books page, when the student return the book to the library, the employee can enter the book ID student matrix. The book details will appear for the employee like issues ID, book name, student name issues, and name and issues and due date of the books to confirm the return of the books. For the view all record, the employee can view all the record of books by searching issues date and due date of the box. All the record will appear for the employer, and he delete he details in the details like book ID, book name, student name, issues, and due date, and the student is return or still not. If he return the book or stuff and hits with him is valid. Next, the default list page. This employee can view all the defaulter list of the who forgot or has not written the box yet. After the due date, the employee can view the book ID, book name, student name, issue date, and the due date. Will be the status is return or still not return. Next, with the Bashar with conclusion.
In conclusion, this system is performing well until now, and it has been giving us the desired output as we expected from the objectives, and we can review that from the results as presented by Mazen. Moreover, this system will fully be able to remove the data redundancy for the student and the book details. Along with that, the system will be able to track each book from getting lost and losing data. All in all, most of the problems and inefficiency that was encountered with the utilities of the previous manual file-based system could be resolved through the implementation of this library management system. And finally, we'll be moving to the real system with Wahab.
Thank you, Yabeshir, for inviting me. Right now, I'm going to show our live demonstration of our system. Okay, so these are some of the modules we have in our main system. These are the main modules: one, two, three, like database connection, default list, home page, issue book details, login, manage, and these are the main modules. Okay, the other one we have for database, and those are a lot of. Okay, so we will go with our login page. Okay, where is the login page? Okay, here is the login page. Okay, doctor, you can see here. Now I'm going to run this file. It will take some time to run. Okay, this is the main page as shown by Mazin. If you are not registered here, like I'm already registered, Wahab, I just write here already exist. Okay, so I just write here something like Bashir is also registered, like Amna. I just write password here. The password we have to make it something like one capital W AMNA at the rate. A special character must be there and an alphabet. Okay, you can see here. I'm at the rate 112. Okay, I just write here this one. Oh, okay, just Amna at the rate uthm.com. Employee ID is like CD 18526. Okay, just sign up. Okay, weak password, we have to enter it again. I guess Amna at the rate 1 is fine or not?
Maybe it needs more character.
Yeah, AMNA at the rate 1212. Okay, recorded successfully. Okay, doctor. And now we will go towards the login page. I will write here Amna at the rate 1212. and I go for login successful. Okay, this is the main page here, and here some of the students we have already entered. This is Bashir, Mazin, Mohsin, Asim, Mohad, and Wahab Alamgir for me, and these are the books we already have in our means in our database. And this is the this is a pie chart which is showing that how many books has been which is the most books that are issued. Okay, so until now all of the books which have been issued are Java. Okay, these are number of books we have. You can see here we have 5 books. A number of students we have 6. Issued book, there are 2 issued books we have. How many default list? Okay, now first of all we will go towards the manage books. Okay, this is the module for the manage books. If you want to add another new book, I will just write here 6. Add a new name for the book. It could be like CSS, Python,
Programming.
C++, C++, and author name like Dr. Noriza, something like this, and quantity we have about 100. Okay, I will just add it. Okay, you may see that it has been updated here, and it will automatically update into our database. Okay, if you want to update it like Dr. Nuriza is not name, I just um, write it wrong, Nur Fatin. Okay, it will just update it. Okay, update it. Okay, Nur Fatin with 100. Okay, if you want to delete something, you can just say here to with Java, 2 with Python, 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 and what is the name of doctor is John Hn, John Ruzel. Okay, the quantity is 4. Delete this. Okay, you can see that it has been deleted. Okay, this is for the managed books. Okay, next managed student. That here are some of the students. This same as the books we can just add here, and I will just show for one student. CI190058, and here we can write here any Ali, and from which course here master's, BSc, or PhD, like PhD from plane, something like that. Add student. Okay, it will also means if you want to delete, you can delete it. Okay, if you just click here, it will show you the name. Okay, Asim. If you want to just update Asim, Najib, it will update. Okay, so next we will go further. Issue a book. If you want to issue a book, you just write here 5. It will show you the, it will show you here the book details. You just write here CI190067. It will show you the details of that student. You just write here issue date, any of the dates you just wanna do it for about this name. Issue a book. Okay, issued book successfully. Okay, count. Here you can see here, and we just go here, return a book. Return a book is 5. Book ID for 5 with CI190067. Return book. Return successfully, count updated. Okay. Now then we just wanna see return. Return already done, and you can see here record that Wahaba Lambi took it from here, but return. Okay, pending return. This one I have already returned. If you want to see if there are a lot of data, you can just search from here that on that date how many uh, you can see here from here 6:30. Due date is 6:30. Okay, search, select and update. Okay, issue date is about 6:23. Okay, these are the books which have been selected from issue date. Okay, issue date from that until now. Okay, all of these books will be shown. And lastly we have view issued book. These are the books that has been issued, and defaulter list. Until now everybody is on date, and these are all of the details we have until now. This is the home page dashboard, and this is all together. Now we can just log out and it will just show you here. And the database we have is this one. You can see here. It will show you the details of every student. Okay, these are the student names. And these are the issue book details, which are issued and what are the time, date, return, pending, book details over here. And how many users are the one who are going to handle this system. Means it will be administered by a means like a librarian, and there are more than one librarian who is going to handle this system. That if there are, means in the university we have more than thousands students, so it will not be handled by only one student. Means one employee, you can handle it with the help of more than one or two or three employees. That's all from our side. Have a great day.